I now have interns. Not only do I have one intern, but I have two. And this comes after I've been working as an engineer for 2 months. So I did my 4 months as an intern. Myself, I was an intern. Then I did 2 months as an actual engineer, and now I have interns myself. So how this happened was I developed a piece of software which the purpose was to perform electrical tests. So I developed the software that kind of guides a user through doing electrical tests of some of the devices which the company makes. And once I developed the software, I then implemented it. And after it was implemented, the company said, okay, great. We'll give you 2 interns to be able to run through the tests. So now I am kind of responsible for them in terms of like figuring if they have any questions. I'm the point of contact, right? If something goes wrong, they contact me. If they have a question, they come contact me. If they're looking for work, right? Like I need to make sure that they have enough work. I need to make sure that they're on track. If something goes down, I need to fix it. If there's some kind of problem, they don't understand one of the electrical things, maybe I can investigate it myself or try to go find someone who might have an answer for them, right? So all of these different things, that's kind of my responsibility now. So it's kind of interesting going from, I feel like at a small company, you're gonna get so many different like experiences because this company is extremely small. I am literally the only software person. Everyone else is hardware. Everyone else is a hardware electrical engineer, strictly electrical engineer. And then I'm kind of in between. I'm software and electrical. I'm embedded systems, that kind of stuff. So I'm doing multiple things, not just embedded systems, but I'm also doing like software design. I feel like I'm the project manager because I'm also kind of like, it's very free reign, right? They'll tell me, okay, we need you to develop this project, but they don't give you like exact specifics. So it's kind of up to you to figure out like, okay, well, what does that even mean? How am I going to go about implementing it? How am I going to develop it? How am I going to actually put it into production? All of this. So you kind of have to figure out all that yourself. So I feel like I'm getting experience as, number one, a kind of project manager, number two, a software developer, number three, also electrical engineering, because right now I'm doing 2 separate projects. Number one is the tester, and that's more, I would say, software engineering, because I was using Python, developing a GUI, that kind of stuff. That's what the interns are doing. But then the second project, which I'm doing, is embedded systems. So I'm getting a wide array of different skill sets, even within software engineering. But yeah, so number one is software engineering. I'm learning that. But number two is also kind of like the project management side of things and really trying to, take initiative yourself because you don't get these kind of like clear-cut goals. It's just, for example, the embedded systems, the way that they said it was, okay, we're going to be creating a new device. Here's the schematics. It's your job to figure out what the software needs to do, right? Very open-ended. And I was kind of confused for a while, but, just look at the schematics, try to figure out what's going on, then go talk to the electrical engineers, be like, hey, what are you thinking about? I saw that you changed some portion here. Why'd you do that? And how would you, like, this kind of just talking to them, then starting to get a conception of what the software needs to be doing, then make a lot of documentation about, okay, well, I think this is what I'm going to be doing with the software, then presenting that, then taking in comments. So getting all of that project management skills, refining it over and over and over. People say, nah, that's not necessary. Okay, cool. So we'll change it from this to that and all of that. And then actually implementing it. Okay, well, how do you keep track of your implementations? And then once it's or created, how do you actually implement it? How do you put it to production? So getting a ton of experience with that. Now I feel like I'm getting management experience as well. Like I found out it's a lot more difficult than I thought, because I'll be doing one thing. I'll be doing my embedded systems project, or attempting to do it, and then I will see on my teams beep 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 beep, because you can see when they're typing, right? So beep beep beep, and you're like, oh, here comes the question. So yeah, lots of questions, making sure that they're on the right track. Also, just like that feeling of responsibility that, okay, like I'm kind of responsible for their experience. I want them to have a good experience. I want them to learn. I want to help them. I want to make sure that this is a good experience for them. I want it to be a fruitful experience for them. So I also feel a lot of like responsibility. Also, and this is for before, as a small company, I'm also learning kind of that self-reliance of, if I don't understand something, I need to take the initiative myself, really learn it, try to figure out what's going on, because I can't just go and ask someone, right? I'm the only person who knows software. So if I don't know something, it's my responsibility to figure it out myself. I can't ask anyone. But now with the interns, it's even more. It's like, not only, it's an extra level of responsibility that I have to perform, because if they have a question to me, it's not acceptable for me to say, oh, I don't know, and then leave it at that. It's, oh, I'm not sure right now. Here, let's investigate it together, right? And then try to figure it out. And I definitely feel that, yeah, that extra level of responsibility. But on the other hand, I think if I say, let's figure it out together, this is a very valuable lesson for all three of us, that we're able to kind of hunt for something together and try to figure it out about what's going on. So learning so much at this company. And I definitely think, yeah, because the company is kind of, it's a startup, but it was bought out by a bigger company. So it has kind of the tools of a bigger company, but it's just a very small startup company. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on in my life right now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and today is July 1st. Yes, July 1st, 2024. So I will see you guys later.